Man, myth, legend.
Can you speak, man, myth, legend?
Legend, myth, man.
Legend, myth, man of Sambo Nation, please speak into the orange microphone.
Oh, yeah. Yo, what's up? What's up?
There it is.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Sorry,
Looking good.
Hey, yeah, what's up? I love it.
And here we go.
Do I sound good? Are we going on?
We definitely didn't let him know, did we?
No, we didn't. You're the
What y'all let me know?
That would have been a good one. But we don't have headphones, Blade, so how are we supposed to know?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, so
Well,
like, that was actually just for me.
Yeah. So we just get rolling?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
I just sponsored you guys. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Welcome back to another episode of Deep Thoughts Whiskey Shots. As always, it is I, your host, the Manila Gorilla, the Albino Rhino, Maintenance Door, King Kong Jr., American podcasting legend, your host, James. That's right. Everybody loves that guy. And as always, joins me, the jackass to my left, to your right.
It's me, Blade, the degenerate extraordinaire. And, we aren't alone today.
No, that's
We're
right.
doing one of our little special casts.
That's right. We're still making y'all wait for that 50th episode.
That's true.
But anyways, as always, and I get to say, so if you keep messing with me like this, I'm going to sick him on you. We got a guest in the studio today. He is none other. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Press the button. That's right. There he is. There's the guy. It's no other than Julian Marquez. That's your time to say hello.
Nice. What's up? Yeah, appreciate the introduction.
There you go. That's
Obviously,
right.
Julian Marquez, the guru. That's what they call me. They gave me that nickname this year.
There it is.
I'm running with it.
There it is. And as for everybody who didn't know, put it back to us now, Blade. You're a horrible producer here.
Oh, yeah,
We're working on things. Be on top of your game. So yeah, as I say, we're joined by Julian, currently the number 5 ranked amateur. What was your weight class again, brother? Flyweight. Currently 125. Currently number 5th ranked flyweight in the state of Texas. So that's right. We'll stick out our dogs on you. That's right. We got connections. We ain't worried about you or nobody else. We got the whole gambit of it. We got you, me, and now we got a real killer.
Oh, boy.
So come in the studio here to kind of we're going to talk about the interview with the man. What's your current record right now, Julian? What's your current stand? Kind of give us a little bit of background about yourself. Just, what's your fight style, how you do, whatever.
That's the force.
So I'm training out of Sambo Nation HQ. That's the gym name. We obviously do Sambo, mainly combat Sambo. And we mainly do Sambo, so MMA is kind of like a side thing. But I'm 4-0 in amateur MMA.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nah, man. See, he's a little too bashful. Let me go ahead and do this promotion for you, brother. I got you. He is an ass kicker. He will come into your town, find your best guy, grab him by the dick and twist it and tell you to get the fuck on out of here. And then while doing all that, he's going to enjoy nature because he's a fucking guru. That's right. I have seen this man fight personally. I am proud to say he's part of the family, so we're all badasses, motherfucker. Anyways, so this man, he's really humble, which is the coolest thing about him. But if you've ever watched this man fight, he will go in there like a rabid pit bull. He keeps on. The pressure's great. A complete game. I really will say, bro, a complete game. Like we were talking about earlier when we were watching some of your fights, and one thing I really love about the way you fight is you see some of those guys that are more like kickboxing traditionalist or wrestling background or like a jiu-jitsu, and you could tell they want to stick to that one thing. And I love the way you can flow in and out of styles. I like the way that you can go from striking to, okay, let me take them down. If you need to work the ground game, like you're like a complete MMA fighter, like that evolution of MMA. So like, that's one of the things I really like about your fight style and everything. So what was kind of like, what got you into it? What was the thing that really motivated you to get it started?
Well, my friend Sammy, we made a ring in the backyard to just box. Started off kickboxing. We ended up in the clinch a lot, and we just kept going in the clinch. We're like, fuck it, bro. We watch MMA, we watch UFC. Let's just fucking grapple while we kickboxing. And
there
shit.
You go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then he had a wrestler friend, because he did wrestling in high school. I didn't. I just played football.
Okay.
And his wrestler friend brought us to this gym, which is used to be called Ground King Jiu-Jitsu. So that's like the former name, but now we're just all Sambo. It's the same shit.
Oh, okay. Same gym?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Just sir, please,
Yeah,
the respect.
yeah,
no,
we
Hold
work
on,
for a living.
hold on,
Like,
yeah,
we
yeah.
work for a living. We're not sirs.
Hold on, I got
gentlemen, if you will.
I thought
like.
When did I start giving out an elite vibe? I didn't realize I was giving out elitist vibe. Blade, I told you to put one in my head. The moment I made this two into a business, you were supposed to put one in the head.
All right, one second.
Hold on, guys. He's a big round. No, anyways, that's very cool. I mean, I like this one thing I like too is like the way you started is kind of like a lot of us. You know, you just saw it like
you always get into a wrestler. A wrestler shows you what for, and you're like, oh fuck. And then boom, now you're in jiu-jitsu.
and like
That's what happened with me. I always got pretzeled up by wrestlers and bigger folk, and I'm like, oh cool. If I get picked up, I can just
Yeah.
you can just wriggle around you.
Yeah.
So that's how we met.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I know because like it was kind of funny. So like we, just giving background of our friendship or whatever. Like yeah, we both played football together, and then it was one of those things where he found out I boxed. I found out he did jiu-jitsu on the side or whatever, and I was like, fuck your jiu-jitsu shit. That ain't nothing. It's just gay laundry. And then he was like, what? I was like, he's like, no, I
I'll
fooled
show you gay laundry.
So it was one of those things, and we just kind of started playing around. And I kept having the tendency to want to punch him, but we weren't doing like that. And he kept having the tendency to try to grab my package, but nothing's changed.
That's very true. That tendency to grab the package is still there.
My Amazon package. You make sure it comes inside the door so no one steals it. You dirty-minded fools.
That's true. There's a lot of porch pirates out here. That's a PSA. Do you want to talk about that? Porch
PSA?
PSA real quick.
I don't have any experience with it. No one's came on my porch.
That's right, because he
There it
will
is.
murder.
That's right. He'll grab you.
It's Texas.
Yeah.
Hey, which brother?
He gets it.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
We drinking Shiner. Here you go again with the sir.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm just used to it, bro.
For sure.
This is a room of friendly people. We're friendly. We're friends here.
Yeah.
All a bunch of different warriors.
I've
here.
never felt so old in my life.
But cheers, guys. We get
cheers,
the trifecta.
everybody.
Boom. We got his
Oh.
solo beer
There you
right
go.
there.
One of us. One of us.
Here.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, that's
Now
good
we're
enough.
all in the
all in
all
nature
the
together.
forest here.
There
See,
you
this,
go.
this probably works out pretty good.
This ain't bad. We're in the guru's the guru's land. I like
Yeah.
this. I like this. How many of the mushrooms have you tried?
Where the mushrooms at? I'm trying to forage for some mushrooms in the forest.
There we go.
He's like, I spotted one right there.
It's over there to the left corner. I see it.
So, like I was kind of talking about styles, like, I was more of a boxer, I'm not going to lie, I basic football background, which teaches you how to tackle people and prevent getting tackled. So, like, I kind of had a friend that was into wrestling. He kind of introduced me to that stuff, too, the techniques. I just wasn't down for the leotards and laying on top of each other like that in the high school, no, honestly. And then the coach is like this. I'm like, bro, you're 45. You want to get off my ass? I don't appreciate this. But, that's also just wrestling. You got to get past that.
That's just part of it. Right?
That's just part of it. Yeah. Sometimes you got
That's
to get
part of the
oil checks.
history.
You just get oil checks from time to time, and that's just part of the fight game. But, so, like, what made you decide, like, on the Sambo? Like, you said you started kind of boxing in the backyard, kind of wrestling, but what made you settle on Sambo itself?
So our gym at first, it had a kickboxing class first, and then a Sambo class and a jiu-jitsu class. I would do the kickboxing class, and me and my friends, we would skip Sambo, and then we'd come back for jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
But then our coach kept telling us, like, y'all got to do Sambo. Like, y'all got to get in the jacket and shit.
Right.
And, like, he was telling us all the benefits of competing Sambo, like getting to compete internationally and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then the sport itself is just based on, like, sweeps, throws, and trips. So it's just badass overall. It's a good thing to have. That's why it's, like, the best base for MMA.
Okay.
It's good to
You
know
heard it
Sambo.
here first. He said it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Everybody
Sambo
knows
best
that,
base.
bro. If you don't know that, like, I don't know where you living under a rock or something.
So Sambo's
Get with
much,
the times.
much like judo, because a lot of the judo is like hip throws, grabbing gis, and getting that right torque and introducing them to earth and all of that kind of
Yes,
stuff.
sir. Yes, sir. A lot of
Again
the
with the
best
sir.
USA
It's all right.
Sambo.
It's okay. It's all right. We got to keep it going. We got to get over it, James. It's fine.
Yeah.
I
I
get
call
it.
everybody that, bro.
I get it. It's
It's
I
a
call
respect
younger. I
thing.
call younger people that sometimes too.
It's a
That's too
respect
much
thing,
respect.
James.
That's
I
too
get
much
it. It's
respect.
okay.
No, yeah. What would you say the main difference between like Sambo and Judo would be? Because you kind of make it a point. It sounds a lot, but what would you say the main fundamental difference would be? Like just where it's based out of? Like is it kind of just like the nation of origin maybe? Kinda-
Yeah,
There's
'cause,
a
like,
little
my
more
coach
elbow
gets-
strikes too, right?
Well, yeah, in combat Sambo, but like
Okay.
from sport Sambo and Judo, yeah, I guess a lot of it is the origins, like because
Okay.
Russia versus Japan is like
Right.
they don't like each other. I guess my coach, he doesn't like when we say the Japanese terms. Like we make fun of people when they say the Japanese terms. It's
Okay.
pretty funny.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
y'all, yeah, so y'all are the Russian
Oh,
base.
no.
Yeah, I get it. I
I'm
like
gonna
it.
get made fun of. I'm gonna be like, yeah, put him in the Kimura. What? Queer? What is that?
Or like the Uchimata in Russian, it's called the Padvat.
Okay.
Say padvat or
Really?
outside padvat, inside.
Okay. So
That's
that's
pretty
that's
cool.
actually interesting to know. Just different names for the same
So
techniques for the
little
most part.
side note there. Like, I picked up a lot of like Korean stuff, Korean terms doing Taekwondo and stuff like that. Have you picked up any like Russian terms or anything like that?
Just all the move names.
Okay.
Padvat, Podsadka. It's like the back trip.
I enjoy a pot of vodka every now and then too.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
okay.
those kind of things. They
Yeah.
haven't been like sweep the leg, but in Russian.
Yeah.
Hosakashikafa.
It's hard for me to remember all the terms, bro. It's fucking
Nah, I get
Russian.
it.
I don't even know Spanish, bro.
I feel you. Orale. So, like, I like that, I like that. They kind of, fuck the terms. Just do the action. I just know to sweep your ass to the ground and introduce you to my friend, the weapon Earth. I like
Yeah.
that. That's a
Yes.
good thing. You know what hurts worse than you, big boy?
The Earth.
The Earth. The Earth outweigh you by a lot.
Nothing feels better than a good sweep, just putting somebody on their back off a foot sweep or something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, that's what I was like, like I said, I didn't do wrestling, normal wrestling in like high school and stuff. But, having a football base, anytime I would get in any scraps or something, I would have a tendency to, kind of shoot for a tackle. And I just know, like, even in football, whenever you can get somebody off their feet and you're just, you're going for a ride, baby, boom. Like, there's nothing sweeter than that right there. Just that, hey, let me introduce you to Mother Earth. Kaboom! That's a great feeling.
Yeah, Mother Gaia will send you there, man.
There you go. So you said you're currently 4-0 right now in amateur ranks?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And, what's your submission, knockout, and, like, what's your breakdown of that right now?
Oh, man, I'm pretty disappointed in myself because my last fight was a decision.
Hey, a win's a win, bro.
Oh,
Win's a
yeah.
win.
I
Hey,
know,
put
I
them
know.
shoulders up.
Yeah, for real.
There's
There's
a
a zero before
We don't
that
hang.
number.
That's
No,
right.
man, 'cause
After
even
that
even
number.
me watching my fight back, I can't watch this whole thing through. I'm like, dang, like, I wish it would have finished earlier.
Sweet. So you watch your tape and all that stuff,
Yeah, a
like
lot.
see what you
Okay,
get better
good,
at and all
good.
that good stuff.
Definitely, yeah, I'm like
Hell
way
yeah.
better already from the last fight. Like,
Oh,
Nice.
definitely learned, saw the mistakes I made.
Yeah,
Anything I could've
see the
capitalized.
holes in your defense and what you slacked at and all that.
Yeah,
good
and
stuff.
seeing the
Yeah.
openings that I missed too.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's one we were watching currently, like right before you got in here. We were watching some of your previous fights and stuff like that to kind of get you, just caught up on the research. And, if nothing else, but I'm sure you've already seen it, friendly criticism. There was so many times I'm like, get him, Julian, get him. And it's just like, he let off the gas for like half a second. It's like, and we could see we were like, yeah, I bet you he doubled up on his cardio. Like, he ain't letting off on nothing no more. Like, you could just see it in your mind where you were like, things to fix. And that's one thing I really appreciate and like respect the way you fight is you're thinking the whole time. Like that guru brain is constantly working like, all right, what's next? Because what was it? It looked like you were kind of getting tired out. And next thing you shot for a takedown, got his ass easy. And it was kind of like change the game plan, always adapt, always good. So yeah, much respect. Because I know you don't like the decision win. Nobody likes the decision. You know what I mean? But a win is a win. Shell Sonny made a career on that. That's right. I called you out. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's right. I said it. But, be great, doesn't matter how it takes it. Hey, if you got to grind a fight out for 25 minutes and you just barely survive, that's survive to survive. You know what I mean? A
Yeah,
win's
he
a
was
win.
tough. He was tough.
Yeah, there's definitely
I didn't even
respect.
see, like, I couldn't see how I was gonna beat him. I just kept telling myself, I'm gonna win. I just don't know how.
So that brings me to another point. Like, how much of it is obviously, strength, speed, technique, training, all that stuff comes into it. But in your personal experience, how much would you say, like, the willpower really just is like what percentage of willpower would you say is really what's important? Like,
Definitely, like a lot of it. My coach is always like, it's all mental, It's all mental. My girl, she doesn't really have any experience in fighting, but I think she's very wise, like, because, women, like, especially when they're tapped into their intuition, they be knowing things, It's good to listen to them. She's
careful,
always telling
ladies.
me,
He's got one already.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Put him out there.
Yeah.
You just
No,
drop
it's
him
all-
out there.
Yeah, he said his woman. He said it, but he's starting to get
That's
real.
true.
He
That's
said
true.
it first, but then he started being lovey, and I was like, hey, listen, they all look for that sentimental guy, but don't make his life hard.
Now
He's
the real question: can
Yeah.
you cook?
yeah, for
Ah,
sure.
fuck.
Damn.
You should have said no. Damn it.
Okay. You
Someone
set
put a
yourself
chastity
up.
belt on that man. He's gonna get snatched.
He's
All
gonna
right.
have to get a stick. We're gonna have to keep him away.
Call it the veg
from
beating
everybody.
stick. Get away.
Exactly.
Get away. Yeah.
I only cook vegan food, though, so they're going to have to,
Well,
get with that.
That narrows half of them out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
there you
knocks
go.
it down about
Yeah.
2 points for me. I'm just gonna be honest there. I still respect it, but it knocks it down 2 points.
Sorry, bro.
You're talking to a
Nah,
Louisiana.
don't be.
Nah. You gotta remember, he's like a Louisiana Cajun
Yeah.
spirit, so he eats everything. If it crawls,
Oh,
moves,
yeah.
he's gonna eat it.
That thing's got a heartbeat. Like,
I want some.
what's it taste like?
Yeah, for real.
No, it's cool. I'm open to that, too. Like, I like gator tail. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Hey,
Yeah.
there it is.
So you're not full vegan then, huh? Or like,
No,
what,
no,
just,
but eventually I want to go back full.
okay.
Yeah.
Do you kind of just adjust your diet depending on like when your fight's coming up? Like, do you have different like what's your ideology heading into a fight? How far up before you start training hard? Like, I know knowing you, like just kind of behind the scenes, I get to call the guy family, so fuck you. So like, I kind of know you're training all the time and stuff like that. But like, what is like when you know you need to ramp it up? Like, what is the difference of what clicks in your mind to make you be like, all right, fight time is coming up. It's time to really. You know, like what's the switch, more or less what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I just go full alkaline vegan, so that means like just fruits, vegetables. Yeah, just vegan completely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you feel like you still maintain your power and your strength while doing that?
Yeah, for sure, because I got like
Okay.
a lot of like knowledge on it, like
Okay.
protein sources and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
that's a question I had for you. Is like, what kind of protein
Yeah,
sources?
everybody
there
asks
are.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I
like
mean,
quinoa, garbanzo beans,
Okay.
mushrooms. I mean, a lot of plants already have protein. I don't even believe in protein, to be
a
honest.
lot of the legumes.
Oh, there you
I
go.
don't even think it's a real thing. But
You know,
a lot of the beans.
It's not protein, not a real thing. He thoughts whiskey shots. It's for me. It's funny because like no disrespect, but I was on the other end. I was a power lifter and stuff like that. So we all believed in protein. That's all we believed in. You know what I mean?
Protein
So it's
and
just,
carbs.
So like it's just crazy the difference in mentality. It's like hearing you talking. It's like I bet that guy lives a real clean life. I bet his shit doesn't stink too bad. It's nice and easy. And then there's me, 3 steaks right now. And just devouring to go. 500 pounds must be lifted. It's like a totally different mentality of it. But hey, it's each your own. Whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you function. You know what I mean? Whatever gets you
Yeah.
to the optimal level.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
And that's the thing. Like again, you're not one of those vegans. You shouldn't be eating meat. No, you're like,
Yeah.
bro, whatever, bro.
Yeah.
I'll eat it too if I feel like it. And I like that.
Exactly.
Now, the vegan diet. Do you have any like issues with like staying to it, like discipline, like
Definitely.
and like
I like the
every
realness.
now and then? Do you be like, oh man, I can go for some whatever the hell right now, like
Yeah.
your cheat snack or whatever the hell.
Yeah, especially because I work a lot and train a lot. It's time consuming. You got to cook every day, like once or twice at least every day.
I mean, you have the option of a raw carrot. Ads!
Yeah.
We gotta do this.
You got to scream when there's ads. Get with it. Come on. All right. Anyway, so we're good.
We're fine.
So
Back to nature.
now we're back to nature. We're good.
Fine.
Take that, society. We reject you. Your capitalism and commercialism. Damn thee.
They
Unless
can
you want
only
to pay
get
us.
us for 15 seconds at a time.
Hold on. Unless you want to pay us, in which case we welcome the capitalism and the commercialism right there. Sell out.
That's very true. We will never bow to any sort of corporate sponsorship at all, especially not Shiner beer in Texas. Never.
Or any Texas, whatever. Just
Please
anybody.
God, anyone.
There's just,
Like-
for the love of God, we don't want to keep doing our day jobs all the time. Please, for the love of God, I take that back. I
speak
like
for
it.
yourself. I enjoy guns and guns and stuff like that. That's pretty fun.
But that does actually carry me into something else. So, how much does the at-home life, would you say, kind of transitions into like the training? Would you say that it is a 50-50 split? Do you think the home life needs to be better than even the training life? That way things kind of, if that makes sense, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Where it's like you have to have that relaxation where you can be able to, as a fighter, you're tearing your body up. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, what's the saying? There's never a day a fighter's not at least somewhat injured. There's something wrong at all times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're at least sore.
Yeah, at the very least, you got inflammation or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's just bad.
Definitely.
So it's like, do you feel as like up and coming and stuff like that? Like, it's so important to maintain that home life and have that like proper respect for what you're trying to do, or like, what do you think's more important?
Yeah, definitely. You got to have a good home. I'm big on recovery because obviously a lot of inflammation, and the vegan diet helps with that a lot. But like you said, it's all mental.
Right.
So everything's in the mind. So as long as you're cool, you're positive, you're relaxed, the body's gonna be able to heal itself.
Okay. I like that
Now,
attitude.
going into the recovery thing, how old are you again?
26.
26,
Okay.
right? And you're really big into the recovery, right?
Yeah. Yes,
See,
sir.
that's not
Smart.
Yeah,
Smart.
I mean, that is definitely smart. It's
That's
not,
what I meant.
it's
Yeah,
not,
sorry.
not smart.
His statement and my statement were two different statements according to the
Yes.
lawyers. But yeah, no, I
According
was
to
saying
the
it was
lawyers.
smart. According to the lawyers.
It is very very smart, especially at your age, because a lot of young guys, I know me and you growing up, we didn't really think about recovery time a lot because we were always in the gym.
Hold on. Hey man, you're not supposed to just like throw us out there like that.
I know, but I have to.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, no,
It's
I
part of
didn't.
the show. It's part of the show.
Listen, brother, I'm the one that I tore my knees playing football, and they're like, "You might need surgery." I'm like, "Nah, fuck it, weight room." And they're like,
Yeah,
okay.
Like old cartilage boy over here was running on bone knees in some games, and it's like, why do you do this?
And then what was crazy too is like you wouldn't know that if you knew until you knew me, because like I just saying mental, I'm saying like fuck this pain, I feel pain every day. What's the difference? I'd go out there hauling ass, and it's like after saying good game, Weaver. With the 10-man walk, like thanks, and it's just. But like I was never focused on. I was
always recovery.
Well, see, like the thing is too is like, not to talk down, but like my old man was tough Chicago type of dude. So to him it was like, oh, you need an ice bath, pussy. And so it was a lot of that type of stuff. So it was just really
mental fatigue.
yeah, and it was just like, hey, be a man. That was a lot of the thing. Be a man.
Yeah,
so,
no, I was always about recovery. Like even whenever like. There'd been a couple of times where I set out of practices because, nah, bro, my fucking calf hurts. Fuck you. Like, I'm not dealing with that. I'm going to let this heal, and then I can actually do something,
Okay.
And that's not very prevalent amongst younger guys
yeah.
and stuff like that.
I feel like Superman all the time.
They do what James did. They fight through the pain, which, like, yeah, that takes heart and stuff like that. But at the same time, you still have to cross that bridge of, hey, how do I get better?
Well, I think one of the things that like I've even told you, and like definitely if I could pass a lesson, because I've said in a lot like I'm too tough for my own damn good. Just get that out your head, bro. Like that being tough shit. Like as tough as you are, it's all right to go in the ice bath, and it's good to hear that you already got that mentality of whatever it takes to recover. Because I was the guy like, oh, you're in the trainer, bitch. While my foot was hobbling over or my knees were cracking as I walked. And like nowadays too, like this kind of brings me to another thing. Like, what do you feel like is even more important, like mental recovery or physical recovery? And I know it goes hand in hand in a lot of ways. But like now that I'm getting older, I'm 33, I'm not 18 no more and whatever. Like back then I thought the only thing in recovery was you ice your knees, you wrap up whatever, and you're good to go. But now I feel like as an old man, it's like, hey, you need your time, you need your separation, you need that cool off period. So like for you, what do you feel like kind of is it hand in hand like everything else? Do you feel like there is you got to be more mentally recovered than physically because it goes a little bit into it? Like how do you feel about that?
Yeah, more mental. Yeah. But I think sleep is very important, bro.
No, I fucked up.
I know it's so cliche. I know it's so basic, but yeah.
I mean, there's a reason to it. Tim Duncan made a career off fundamentals, and sleep is fundamental. So there you go.
He's over here sounding like Goku. I just need to eat a lot and sleep a lot. We're fine.
I eat a lot. I fuck up on the sleep. That's my problem.
Oh, bro, same here.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't have a day of rest.
Yeah, see, and that's where I fucked up. Like, I wish I could go back to your age and make that a point because it sounds like he's disciplined on I gotta get my sleep. I was, listen, I was a night animal. I was just wild. I was going out to the bar. I was gonna fight or fuck or do something that night. You know what I mean? I didn't give a damn. I was about to get into some kind of trouble. You gotta be at work at 6 in the morning. It's alright, I can. Oh, it's 5:30. Oh fuck. I had many of them nights. You know what I mean? And it's good to hear a young guy with the proper mindset where it's not all I gotta go out and party and have a good time. Because like I was telling him off, like I know he's real disciplined, ladies and gentlemen, because there's been times we've been at cookouts, and he's like, who seasoned that? It's like, I don't know, bro. It came from a place like, all right, well, thank you, but I can't touch it. And it's like,
yeah, that's pretty gnarly. That's some real discipline right there, man.
Yeah, I make a lot of sacrifices, bro, honestly. But then even then, I'm like, damn, I'm not doing enough, bro. I know there's other people, my opponents, champions doing more, bro, fucking training every day.
Damn, dude. I remember back whenever me and you were youngsters, right?
So long ago.
Yeah, I know. It was many
My old man beer real quick.
Yeah, I wish I have a goatee.
You want to borrow mine?
I mean, shit. I'll get it next weekend. It looks a little
Don't be embarrassed because we have a guest. You want to do it.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
There we go. Now we're both thinking like old men. All right.
I have enough wisdom now.
Welcome to the wild. This is the madness.
The beard fucked me up. I don't even remember what I was talking about.
It does that to a lot.
I know.
Yeah. I think I got married. I was like, look at this beard. And it was like, I can't think straight. And I'm like, I know. It happens. I'm sorry.
I was talking about Taekwondo.
Oh, okay. That is a thing.
Yeah. I don't fucking remember anymore. Your beard.
Dynamite drop in, Monty.
Yeah,
I appreciate
it. Your beard just sucked the memory out of me just immediately.
It grew 2 inches. New memory gained. It's part of the beard game. One day you'll get in there, bro. You'll get big boy.
I know. I mean, fuck your beard.
Speaking of a beard, do you think it helps in fighting?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
No, it definitely does.
Yeah, I got a good solid 2 inches of padding right there where you get my chin at least.
I noticed that with my hair. Like, it's not like it's cushioning, bro. Like, not that I'm proud of being able to take a fucking shot, but I I can.
No, I mean, that's something you. Hey, listen, that's one of those skills that I think is funny. It's like a lot of people are like, oh, he took a punch. It's like, look, man, it is a skill too. Like, you can dodge everything in the world, but when you get caught, because everybody eventually gets caught, and you see what happens to like Anderson Silva with Chris Weidman. He kept slipping, got caught, dropped. So like, the ability to take a punch is just as important as an ability to dodge a punch, in my opinion. Like, granted, you want to dodge more than you get. That's just obvious. But you got to be able to get hit. Like, if you can't get hit and still stand there in the fire, then what are you doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, that's me personally.
exactly.
So, like, I like your mind frame about, like, I'm embarrassed to say I got hit. But I mean, bro, you got to understand, you're going to get hit 200 million more times if you keep doing this thing. You know what I mean? So it's like, I got it, I took it, and I kept moving forward. That's the pride aspect for me.
It is kind of part of the game.
Yeah.
But it is also not having a glass jaw is part of the game as well.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
So, you know, what would you say, like, so again, kind of we're talking about like the training aspect. We were talking about the diet, how you ramp up your diet more into, but like the training, do you add more training? Do you kind of maintain it? Like, do you have more, do you focus more on your weaknesses or more your game plan for your opponent's weaknesses?
Kind of just do the same thing for everybody. Like, for example, my last opponent, we knew he was a striker. We didn't see him clinch at all. When he clinched, he broke off immediately, so we knew he wanted to strike. That's what happened, right? Like, we didn't grapple at all.
Yeah, no.
So,
just kind of stood there and played around and hit each other.
This was the
Yeah,
last video we watched, right?
Yeah, that last one, the 22-minute fight. No, 22-minute, yeah, that's the fight.
I wanted to grapple. I wanted a submission, but
yeah,
he was just stronger. That's how it always goes. I'm always going in there with a grappling mindset, and then we end up striking the whole time.
Yeah. So would you say, like, you know, not to give out weaknesses because the man has none, but would you say the one thing you want to work on is maybe just a little bit more strength or something? Like,
yeah, I'm lifting weights right now, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to put on
nice.
muscle for sure.
What if I told you, bro? Come holla at you. Come holla at your boy. We'll get to working out together, man. We'll put some weight on you for sure. Get them weights going.
For sure. I got some squats yesterday, and I don't know what these are called. I just call them like back step lunge squats. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, those. And then some leg extensions, you know.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's, again, I got you on that. If you ever need some help, you teach me how to punch you in the face, but I can lift some weight. That's one thing I can do.
It feels good, man. It feels good lifting weights, bro.
Awesome.
Now going back to that big venue fight, right? Did you feel anything like walking in, like, because I noticed like the other videos that we watched, it was always like a one-on-one kind of like dojo v dojo thing, or like the amateur fight that you had with the Afro gentleman,
yes.
the Judah's Lion of Judah.
Lion of Judah, never
Yeah.
biased. Yeah, he was cool.
Which, by the way, good lock on your leg there, man. Like
the body lock.
Yeah, that body lock was amazing. You had that locked in. The foot was anchored just right. You had it locked in and behind your knee. It was great. It looked awesome.
His previous fight, the guy got him in a back control, but he kind of like flipped him off him and got on top and like into his guard. So I knew he was gonna try to do that, especially because he's real skinny, so it's easy to fall off the back.
Trust me, I know.
So I was adjusting really good. Yeah. I was like keeping my hand posted and like just staying on his back.
Yeah, that was good shit, man. And
yeah.
that lock is really good for you too, especially if you're keeping that locked in as hard as I saw. Like, man, your toe was basically touching the front of your knee.
Yeah, it was like
it was good. It was
grip.
deep.
Yeah, if I can get the back, that's my favorite submission, rear naked chokes.
Rear naked?
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, that kind of brings me, like, well, you know, it's kind of a weird question to ask just out the blue. Would you say your favorite's rear naked? What's, like, your number 2, number 3? Like, what's your...
My number 2, I wanted to get it in this last fight.
Yeah,
bro.
he was.
Dude, I'm telling y'all, because if y'all seen this submission, y'all would be like, damn, that's so nice. Like,
right.
All right, so it's like, you take somebody down, they get in turtle, right, and you're on their back in the body lock.
Mm-hmm.
You hook their near arm with your back leg.
Okay.
And you kind of like kind of roll into it. I'd have to show you. It's like a reverse Kimura type shit, but with your legs.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The leg lock Kimura thing where you roll over and you basically got their legs wrapped behind their body with your legs.
Yeah, with your legs. Yeah,
yeah,
nice. Fucking nice.
I saw someone pull that off, and basically you can like in the face while you're breaking their arm. It's like that's the ultimate disrespect.
It's so bad, bro.
Oh, it looks nasty. And then what would you say number 3 one would be if you could?
Number 3, fuck.
If you just have another one that's like up there, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, any submission, but
yeah. Oh, ankle locks. Yeah, I love straight ankle locks.
Oh,
bro.
you're rude.
you're nasty.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
dude.
rude.
You're nasty
I am,
with
bro.
it.
I am.
You're going for the arms and the legs, like you trying to hurt you.
Oh, you can't walk whenever this happens.
Hey, man, they did it to me. They turned me into this, bro. They did it to me. My ankle's been sprained like 2 or 3 times from ankle locks.
Okay.
So yeah.
He's like, they turned me into this monster.
Yeah, bro.
I wasn't born in the darkness, but they threw me into it.
I spam ankle locks, bro. If you leave your leg there, bro, like
Down back B all day.
Down back, down X Y B Y B Y. It's just adjusting the pressure. Okay, so like you like a lot of leg locks and stuff like that, or just really the ankles what you're working on? Like have you gotten into like the leg?
Into my knee bars more.
Okay, now see,
nice.
he's nasty, ladies and gentlemen. You think he's bad now? Give him a year or two, and he'll break your fucking shit.
Yeah, it's getting bad, bro.
It's getting bad. You see,
I haven't gotten to the heel hooks yet, bro.
that's why it gets nasty.
That's when I'm gonna be down bad, bro.
That's whenever like, look, man, you beat me, and I gotta just end it or tap. It's one of the two for you, bro.
Now,
It is,
now you
yeah.
gotta know how to get out of them too. So there's that too.
Oh yeah,
That's the
well I
fun.
started with my defense first because motherfuckers were doing that to me all the time, bro.
There it
Bro,
is.
I'm just used to like as soon as they're getting on my leg, I'm rolling, I'm getting my foot on the back of their thigh and just
Yep.
kicking out, pulling
Getting
this
that
leg
pressure
out.
down.
There you go. Okay.
Getting past the knee line.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I like
Yeah.
that. And I like
Just
the
talking all the good shit. I love it.
I was saying like the idea of focusing on defense more than the offense. Like if I get out of your shit, I'll figure out how to put you in it. But getting out of it's the most important thing.
Well,
Like
that's a good
protect
philosophy.
yourself, survival. You know.
That's a good philosophy. You can't hurt what you can't hit.
Oh yeah, and I mean,
or you can't hurt what you can't get to. Or hey, cool, you're doing that. I'm gonna do this. Cool.
Yeah.
Now you're out of reach.
hey, guess what? I'm gonna do exactly what you don't want me to, and it's gonna work. exactly as you don't want to.
But
That's awesome.
Going back to that big fight where like lights, crowd. I think it was Billy Bob's that you were at, right?
This last one, yeah, Billy Bob.
So did you have any like weird feelings going into that? Because I noticed all the other ones were just basic. Hey, show up, fight.
Yeah.
Not just like, hey, here's your music, here's your song. There's motherfuckers out here saying shit to you.
Yeah, this one was later on the card, so everybody was there.
Oh,
There was a lot of pressure, and when I walked out, it just looked crazy. I mean, I didn't have too much adrenaline. Like I was more in the moment. I was aware. So
Good.
when I was looking at what I was looking at, and then when I stepped in the cage, the light was right on the cage. Like the lighting looked crazy. I could see everybody in the back. It felt like they were right outside the cage. Everybody just looking at me. I saw blood on the mat already. I'm like, oh, well, we here to scrap for real.
That's
I'm
awesome.
about to get in a good fight right here.
there you go. And
I
it
feel
was,
like
it
you're
was
in
a
the
good
movie
fight.
Bloodsport, right?
Got it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I felt
He's
good.
a little younger than us, though, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Sorry.
I'll watch that movie after this.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael J. Watt. Kick some ass. There you go.
Well, that's the cool one. That's the
What was that thing?
that's the
Bone and blood.
Bone and Blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Bloodsport is Van Damme.
That's right. I want to see you do that jumping spin kick to someone's like just right there in the solar plexus, and then you just nah. So that's my wrong request. I want
Warning,
to see
it's an 80s action movie, so brace
Lame
yourself
as shit.
for lame ass shit.
Oh no! How did that guy jump 10 feet? Wire crew, and then punch him in the face.
Oh, what? It's now time for the ropes and glass fight? Okay.
So would you say your striking base is that come out of Sambo too, or is that more boxing, or what
Yeah,
would you say?
no, it's Sambo.
Sambo.
Sambo has a good striking.
Okay. So
base.
Sambo's like a complete program
Yeah.
where that's okay. Because I know judo's more like take you down, slam you. So I guess that would be one fundamental difference is you strike more in Sambo with it.
In combat Sambo, yes.
Combat, yeah, my bad. Combat
Yeah, you
Sambo.
mentioned that
yeah.
earlier.
You
Where so, what are the major differences between sports sambo and combat sambo?
That's a good question.
It's the same shit. They just
Sambo.
add the punches, kicks, knees, elbows, headbutts, and I think I even read in the rule set that there's groin shots. Just never seen anybody do it
Do it.
because it's kind of like not gentleman like.
Nah, do it. You be the first one to be like, and then when they start booing, you be like, it's in the rules.
That's
It's
the,
in the rules.
That's the tertiary version of sambo. It's
Yeah.
street sambo.
Yeah, I like it.
That's like, oh, cool. You're taking my lady's purse. Sambo nut shot.
Page 37.
Shit.
Sambo uppercut to groin. Yeah,
I don't know
like
you.
It.
That's my purse. Sambo nut shot.
There you go. I
That's
like
my
it.
purse.
Sambo nut shot. Sounds like a horrible Street Fighter move. Sambo nut shot, and he just punched some guy in the
Honestly, that
balls.
sounds devastating.
Yeah, I don't want to get grabbed by my nuts and slammed to the ground. That's what I see. In my head canon, the Sambo nut shot is someone grabs you and they just like,
So it's like a super nut suplex.
you don't want it.
Yeah,
You just don't want
Ricky
it.
Bobby.
You don't want this, Ricky Bobby. You don't want this. You may want all the smoke. You don't want that. You don't
So
want
it's gonna
that.
happen, James.
If you get nut shotted, it's your fault. You gotta have good defense.
You see that, ladies and gentlemen? So if I hit you in the balls in a street fight, that's on you.
Yeah.
Julian said it first.
That's true.
I have no guilt. No. Come here, Blade.
Huh. No, I have defense. I have the ultimate cock defense.
He does protect his cock.
That's true. I don't have any children.
Are you good at protecting your cock?
I wear a cup every session. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. But he does have 2 kids, so.
Oh,
You know.
so in those videos, you weren't just happy to see somebody out there. It was all the cup.
I thought maybe he was just like, I'm so happy to compete. You know.
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah! I love combat.
I mean, that's how we were. I mean, I thought it was just normal. It's like, oh, it's good to see the young generation still gets excited to get up and fight today.
Oh yes. We're not weird. Everyone else is.
Everybody else was weird. They're like, damn, that's a solid cup. Cup.
So the revengeance of Baby Bladder McGee is arrived.
This is the part of the show where we get to talk shit on this guy because he can't hold his beer.
It's very true.
Look at this.
Enjoy.
Baby Bladder. That's right. Jump it, Baby Bladder. All right. Go ahead, make fun of him. Call him a Baby Bladder.
No, I can't. I'm about to pee after he comes back.
Oh, this guy. This guy.
Hey, I'm small though, bro.
That's what happens, I guess, for you little guys, huh? You know?
Yeah, bro. I drink a lot of water, bro.
So you usually, like, what do you walk around at before a fight? Like, I know you say
135.
135?
Yeah, 10 pounds over.
Okay. Easy to drop, real, you know,
Yeah,
within.
it's pretty easy. Yeah.
So how long does it take you to cut that, would you say? Like,
Just
give you
24 hours.
10 pounds, 24 hours?
Yeah.
You know, kind of tell a funny story. So like I said, like, you know, me and this man are family. You know, I married his aunt. Blah blah blah. So his mom calls my wife one day and she was all worried about you, bro. Like, I don't know, he's got 10 pounds to lose. It's only a day. That doesn't sound healthy. And I'm over here listening to it, and I'm like, he's gonna be fine. And they're like, oh, it just doesn't seem healthy. Grab yourself another one, bro, if you like to. Go ahead. And then I was like, please tell her that. Oh, my bad. Please tell her that 10 pounds for a fighter is a walk in the park. Like, that is nothing at all. Like, he's gonna sweat and be fine. He's gonna be good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll you know what? We'll just go ahead and pause this for a second. We'll be right back, guys. Everybody take a bathroom break, and bye. And we're back, everybody. You guys were doing this.
No,
All right,
I'm just
doing
doing
that.
it. I'm just. Oh wait.
Oh boy, what'd you do?
It's this.
All right, there you go. All right, so yeah, back with the 2 Baby Bladder McGees. That's right, McGee 1 and McGee 2. McGee Jr. now. Nobody can hold their beer but me, so no fear. I'm always here. That's why I'm the host. And oh no, not in character. Now I'm in character.
Oh, you're right.
That's right. I was just James there for a minute. That scared me. Oh, anyway, so what were we talking about before y'all both could not hold your beer?
Last thing I remember was talking about the butterflies at the ring.
What?
Walking in. To
The butterflies in your stomach. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Butterfly?
Like
Monk or?
feeling a certain
Oh.
way coming into the ring because it's a different setting and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, what were you focusing on? Because I did see you look around a little bit.
Just trying to be aware, you know, like I got a crowd. You know, I'm always practicing in just a room full of my teammates or like the smaller competitions or just everybody who's competing. But keeping in mind that I actually have a crowd, so I don't want to be boring, you know. Got to come with that energy.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a detriment to the fighting game in a sense where I know it's going to sound a little weird because it is entertainment or whatever, but they have to have the mentality of don't be boring instead of just go and win? Like, or does that kind of just go hand in hand anyways to you?
Yeah, it just goes hand in hand. I mean,
Right.
like my fights, I don't got to do anything extra. I just fight how I fight, you know. I feel
Right.
like that's already exciting enough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. And it's like one of the funny things, too, is you can see how certain people ain't quite on your level that you're like, like certain aspects are not quite there where you're already so advanced. Like on paper, you should be even. It's like, nah, this dude's over here and he's still trying to catch up. You know what I mean? And it's funny, you can see it's like you're trying to do movements that are too advanced for me, or you almost look like you're frustrated, like, God damn it, do something. It's almost like I wish you guys knew how to play the game properly, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, you're looking for reactions as like a pro would, but the guy's not reacting at all because it's like, you know what I mean? Like deer in the headlight, you know? It's kind of like, hey, man, I'm looking for you to, I'm dog right so I can hit you, you know what I mean? They just stand there.
Yeah,
So,
it was
like,
a little frustrating.
So how do you combat that mental fatigue in the ring? Like, how do you keep yourself focused? Because that seems like the hard thing. It's like Mike Tyson always said, everybody's got plans to get punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
So after you get punched in the mouth, how do you, like, refocus and stay focused?
That's a good fucking
That was a great question, bro. What?
And, like, that's awesome.
Fuck you, Howard Stern. I'm the greatest radio producer.
Hey, yeah, I have an answer ready for that.
Okay.
But
Perfect.
So in training, we train hard. You know, I spar hard. I get a lot of rounds, bro. I'm like exhausted, like, bro, to the point where like when we're coming in the circle to, you know, put our hands in and break out.
Right.
I'm trying to fucking stay up.
Just, here's my hand.
Yeah.
So you're going through some real conditioning.
Yeah, bro. I push myself. I don't skip rounds and shit because it's only 4 pairs on the mat. I'm hogging up the mat, bro.
Taking it all every chance you get, right?
Yeah, bro. And
Absolutely.
So yeah, there's a three rounds, 3 minutes is really nothing, bro.
Okay.
And like when I get hit, it's like I already knew I was gonna get hit before I came in this fight. I'm already in that mindset. Like I'm willing to go through whatever to win this fight, bro. Of course he's gonna hit me. I don't give a fuck. Like,
There you go.
So you were definitely rely on that gas tank then.
That's your-
to
sure.
go the
That's
distance,
like-
because I mean I know the last 3 things that we saw, they were 3 rounds, 3 minutes, and you just told us, oh man, that shit ain't nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
shit
ain't
ain't
nothing to
me,
me, dog.
man.
I
That
need-
shit ain't nothing to
I
me,
needed
man.
those extra 2 rounds. I can't say what would have probably happened, you know, because that's just talking shit at this
You haven't
point.
been there, right? So you haven't quite sure. But talk your shit, dog. Talk your shit. Do
I
it.
feel like, yeah, definitely I could have. He would have probably broke first, you know, on the gas, and then I would have ended up teeing off or submitting him.
There you go.
Yeah, at least in
Fuck
late,
you, last
late
guy.
4th or early 5th, right?
Yeah, I think he's good enough to come back and maybe we'll rematch one day, and I want that.
There you go.
Ooh,
There you go.
There it is.
Say it. Look at the camera. Say it
Yeah,
proud.
you gotta-
Look at the
you gotta
camera.
say
Say
you
it
want
proud. Say it with your
Nah,
chest.
He knows it. He knows it.
Tell him.
There
Tell
it
him.
is.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we're
I don't
gonna
want to talk
go
shit, bro. I want to
east
stay humble and shit, because like I always feel like the people who start shit, you know, lose. So I don't want to lose. So
Humbly talk some shit then. I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
He will graciously whoop your ass, son. Bring it back around town. He'll do it again. All right, there we
I
go.
wouldn't necessarily put it that way. I'd put it more.
said graciously.
You did say graciously.
I did say graciously.
That's true.
That's like saying, with all due respect. It's like being like, hey, man, with all due respect, Julian says, fuck you. All right, like I said with all due respect, so therefore you have to forgive me.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
there is respect, because I
Yeah.
see that he's a challenge.
We're joking around, bro. It's not like
Yeah,
you're watching this
definitely.
shit. Maybe you will. Hope
Grain
you
of
do.
salt. Grain of salt. Yeah, we do hope you watch.
We'll talk to you too. We don't care.
Yeah, come on.
Come on in.
We'd have you both on.
What?
It was cool after the fight. I was like, yeah, bro, I fuck with you, because you know you went hard. You went hard in that fight. That was cool.
No, so I'm just
I like
talking
that.
shit. My bad.
That's true. That's true. You really are just talking shit.
Just, I stir the pot pretty well. It's the Irish in me.
Yeah.
Once we go to war once, usually we're best friends, but I'm still gonna talk my shit.
No,
It's
of course.
just,
Of
yeah.
course. That's the way.
How many times have we punched each other?
Couple times.
At least.
I try not to let you punch me. I try to get out of the fucking way.
That's the key.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Movement. Distance management.
Yeah, movement is life, as I have learned in my life.
Especially whenever James gets drunk and that playful drunk James.
Oh
shrinks.
my God, no! Don't let drunk James grab you, because you're gonna have a hell of a time getting out.
Yeah.
You're like, oh
I've seen
fuck,
that.
okay, keep the chin, keep the fucking elbows in. We need to work these fucking hips. Like,
It was funny as the whole time I'm like just one arm. I love you, man.
Lenny look like bunnies.
Lenny Pet the rabbit.
Yeah, exactly. He gets very Lenny when he's drunk, and it is hard to get away.
Hey,
Lenny with the rabbit.
yeah, pet the rabbit too hard and he broke his neck.
What
My
is that,
bad.
Of Mice and Men.
Of Mice and Men. Yes, I know that. God, we're so old now, Blade.
No, I've seen that movie.
Oh, so you already know it. Yeah. No,
I
I'm
like
Lenny.
that movie.
Drunk James is Lenny, bro. Like, don't let me. There was a story where we were joking and we were doing a thing. I can't remember how it started, but someone was like, I'll let you slap me if you let me slap him. And he was just drunk enough to be like, okay. So he gave me like a wrestling chop, and I was like, I love you, man. Boom. And I knocked him over the couch and shit. And I was like,
Yeah, that was a good party.
that was a good
Sounds
part. Or there was always the other one. We were at some random dude. Well, not random. It was one of your friends at the time, not to dox nobody, but we were somebody that we knew's house, and I was just playfully like, I'm gonna put you on the wall. Boom.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. It mainly happened because our friend was he was a bigger guy. He was a little bigger than me, more heavy set and stuff. And he was
Oh,
like,
he challenged me. That's right.
yeah, because and then you were talking shit because, well, if Blade can hold you, oh, I can fucking hold you, and then it turned into an event, and he got thrown through a wall more or less.
Yeah, I basically told him I was gonna hang him up like a picture, and then proceeded to do so. So I'm a man of my word. That's the only thing I say.
And I was like, oh, that is kind of hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna laugh. Like, it's a good time.
It was good times. Good times. Good times. Damn, I forgot what I actually had a question, and then we started talking about me being stupid.
In your training camp, right?
There you go. Take control.
Would you consider yourself the golden boy, or are there other people there that are actually kind of like pushing your position?
That's
if you
a
will?
great question too, bro.
There you go.
My best friend, my main training
I
partner,
did it.
my main training partner, my best friend Damien De Leon. He's also a national champion in
Seen that
Sambo.
cat fight too. He's a good fighter too. I've seen
Yeah.
that dude fight. He's really good. Yeah.
See
Yeah.
that cat fight too.
No, he fights like a cat. Like
Oh,
you talking
really?
about like agile, bro. That dude, he moves.
Oh, like that cat. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry. I thought you were
sorry.
throwing some shade. I was like, bro, he's right here. Like,
What? They call him a pussy?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Lions
I
are
thought-
cats. His last name's JULIAN, so he's like a lion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what? I was just being smarter than you. That's all that was.
All right, sorry.
No, he's very agile, bro.
Yeah.
Man, he's the
Dude's
hardest
got good
person to
movement.
spar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I spar with him every day. It's my main drilling partner. Every
Iron
day.
sharpen iron type. Yeah, like
Is
that.
he also a flyweight?
No, he's a weight class above me. He's a bantamweight, 135.
Ooh, there it is, bro. You're doing it, man. You train with somebody heavier than you. And
Everybody's heavier than me, bro. Like, there's no flyweights in my gym. Just my cousin Ray.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's the only other flyweight.
And so that's what I was telling you, that tournament that I went to see, we were actually going to see Ray, and then he was just hoping somebody his weight would show up so he could fight. Like, he was just ready. I remember he was sitting on the bench just there like, I hope someone comes up, and then like I watched one fight, I came back, he's like gearing up, someone said yes. I was like, oh, okay. He was just,
Hell yeah.
and it was just funny because like the other guy was in there, and it almost looked like he was like, oh, okay, it's a last minute thing, haha. Then you just see Jules. It's just piecing the dude up.
Yeah,
like, I'm
bro,
not here to play.
You gotta come serious when
There
you're
you
fighting
go.
me, bro. I'm not fucking playing. Like, why are you showing up if you're not coming serious, bro?
Yeah.
I mean,
Cause, like my
that's
last
mentality.
Sambo Nationals in April, the bell rung, and the dude came out like all slow, like we were sparring. I'm like, oh, don't do that, motherfucker, cause I'm here to fucking.
I'm here.
That
Yeah.
thing hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like you could hear the smack echo through the room that first
Love it.
punch.
Love it.
Loved it.
That's I was a striker, so for me the best feeling, like we were talking about slamming someone to the earth, to me it's whenever you hit the jaw just right and you feel that,
Yeah,
you feel that little
we
like
had the
that.
small gloves with no hand wraps, bro. That
Oh.
feeling was different.
So you felt it straight to the hand,
Yeah,
you felt it straight to the knuckle.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like it. It's like hitting it raw. It just feels amazing. You know what I'm talking about. All right.
I got
Anyways,
this feeling James would be a great bare knuckle boxer.
Yeah.
big ass knuckles, bro.
Oh yeah, bro.
I don't know. You just have that English mentality of boxing.
English,
It's a good
Irish
word.
fool.
Oh right. I'm sorry. IRA and whatnot. Bring
just
out
go
your
straight-
tans and blacks.
You just gonna straight up insult my entire culture like this in
I
one fell
said
move.
bring out your tans
And
and
one-
blacks.
ladies
You
and
should
gentlemen-
feel good about that.
And ladies and gentlemen, in one fell motion, he went from my best friend to insulting my entire culture.
You don't want me as an enemy.
Maybe I want a challenge. Did you
I'll
ever think
cry
about that?
so hard you'll feel
Damn
bad
it.
for me.
It's my one weakness when they cry.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So that being said, do you ever feel mercy for your opponents?
Yeah, do you ever feel bad?
Do you ever feel bad for whooping their ass?
Yeah, hell yeah, I do. I go home and cry myself, bro. I'm like, fuck.
I really beat that man down.
So
Bro.
bad.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, he probably has like a headache right now. That probably sucks. Like, having a concussion, bro. That sucks.
So, yeah, custom.
Fuck your whole world up, bro. Like,
You're
damn.
much nicer than I was. I was like, I hope I fucked your whole world up. And then as you get older, you're like, damn, that's actually really consequential. Like,
Well,
there's actually
James,
things
me
to
and
it.
you were both angry young men.
That's true. We were
Like,
both
we
angry
were
young men.
very angry. So,
That kind of leads in. Would you say you were like, how were you growing up? Were you like a angry young man always fighting? Were you kind of calm to yourself? Like, how were you growing up? Like, was this always there that you wanted to fight, or was it something that developed because of just life? If that makes sense.
life, environment,
Yeah.
situation, that kind of shit.
Yeah, just life and environment. It's probably genetics too. You know what I'm saying? Like every dude likes to fight, right?
I mean, any real one.
Anyone that they're worth their salt.
Some of these ones in 2025, though.
Oh.
I mean,
know.
he's technically here
Yeah.
in 2025.
Yeah, but he's not one of some of the ones.
That's very true.
Yeah.
You're here in this room.
Here with us.
We're cut from. Well, some people are cut from that cloth. You know?
There you go.
There it
He
is.
said it. There you go. He's part of the same cloth. Yeah, that's how I was too. You know, and it was crazy. Like in my personal life, like I was telling him, like I really couldn't do the boxing until after I got out of high school because like my dad was from Chicago. He had to grow up fighting just on the street. So to him, why do you want to get yourself in the ring to fight? Like it was like one of those things. Like, you know, I fought to survive. Why do you purposely want to get punched or whatever? You know, so like. I didn't really get to pursue it like I really wanted to because ultimately what held me back was just like I didn't want to disappoint the family because it's like, hey dad, I can't go to work on Friday. I got to fight. What the fuck you mean you're fighting? You know what I mean? Shit like that. So it's like kind of that mental block, but like seems like you got a good support system for the most part around you, really push and everything. So I, you know, I guess just my point is what just life kind of just hey I really want to get into this. I just want to
It
push
kind
it.
of seems like something you do when you have nothing else. to do. It's kind of like a degenerate thing type shit.
He's one of us.
Hey, yeah, there it
It's
is.
just a dirty cage fighter. But I'm not though, because Sambo's actually a pretty clean sport. You got to be smart, shit like that.
I think a lot of people underestimate that though. Like people that can fight are not stupid. Like
Yeah.
you got guys like I'll put it like this. Like okay, and this is a good example. Like I used to say like when Zeke got in trouble when he got drafted by the Cowboys. I know it's a totally different sport, but it's just the athletic mind, right? Yeah. Zeke got in trouble because he got drafted by the Cowboys and immediately goes to New Orleans and Mardi Gras, and he grabbed that chick by the tits and all that stuff, got caught on camera. And it's like, or when Luka got drafted to the Mavericks, he immediately someone did the whole little guess who I'm fucking and took a picture while he was sleeping and shit like that. And it's kind of like, young men make dumb mistakes, but it's also like with Zeke, I always said, look at that guy. Like, that guy's not a rocket scientist. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not saying he's dumb. I bet you if you talked football, he could tell you every goddamn thing about football. But if you stepped outside of football, it's like,
what?
Yeah, what? and, it's one of those things. It's like, bro, if you'd be doing a labor job if you weren't an athlete type shit. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be mean. There are people like that. Like, it's just that's the reality of the world. There's spots in every lane. You know what I mean? But you don't seem like one of those guys. Like, I think fighters always get that misinterpretation of like, oh, he gets punched in the face, he's punch drunk. Like, that's the term, right? Punch drunk.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, they're dumb, they get hit in the head. But like, dude, to keep your cool, and that's kind of what I wanted to bring up. Like when I was asking you about how you stay mentally focused, because I don't think people understand. Like, it's real easy to talk some shit sitting on the couch. Why did he do this? Why did he do that? Oh. Like, I would have done this. No, you wouldn't. Your fat ass is sitting on the couch.
Insert activity here.
Yeah. And it's one of those things, like, so how do you deal with outside sources that are trying to, like, I don't want to say bring you down, but, like, kind of just, how do I want to word it? Like, kind of negatively bring in, how you deal with the negativity that's brought on outside sources, I guess is the way to put it.
Yeah, I've always dealt with that because I've always been like a fucking like a dreamer. Like, I want to go after what I want to do. I don't want to fucking work my whole life and shit like that.
There you go.
Big things. So I've always dealt with that. Like, from everywhere, my mom, my dad, my girl's parents, everybody. But it just motivates me because I know what I'm doing. They don't know what I'm doing. They can't see the vision, but I know. My coaches know. My best friends know. So
the guys I know.
Yeah, it's all good.
I mean, I think me and you can honestly say with this show, we understand that feeling. Maybe not everybody understands what we're doing. It's like, oh, you only got 51 subscribers now. And hey, we got a vision.
I see y'all's vision, bro.
Yeah, you see, and that's what's the cool thing is, like, again, we're family, and I didn't want to bother the man because I know he's training and stuff. And hey man, when are you gonna let me on your fucking show? And it's like, oh, my bad. I didn't know you wanted to be on that bad. I would have brought you in a long time ago. You know what I mean? Like, and it's a cool thing, especially when you have people, because like, I know me and your aunt, me and my wife, if we can't make it, we watch, and we're always like, and I'm always back there like, come on, Jules, come on, don't slip it, punch him out, come on, and I'm over there trying to just in my own mind like, oh.
Yeah, the support I do have, man, I'm fucking grateful as fuck for, bro. I appreciate y'all like a lot more than y'all know, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna. Hey,
we're on camera right now.
Okay, hold on.
Keep it together, man.
All right,
keep it together.
Back to pumped up,
man.
For the
James. Sponsors.
For the sponsors.
For the sponsors that aren't here yet.
They'll be here.
They will.
They will.
Visine, dry eyes, clear eyes. There you go. That's how I turn my crying into a sponsorship. No, yeah, but we are, dude. Like, I gotta say, man, first time I saw you fight, I literally turned around and said, that dude right there is gonna make it. Like, if he stays focused, if he keeps his head out, you were younger at the time. I was like, as long as he keeps his head out of his ass, that boy right there is gonna be really good. And it's really cool to see 5 years later, from the first time I saw you, 4 or 5 years since the first time I saw you fight, and it's like the progression, and it's like I tell your aunt all the time, I was like, damn, the dude gets better and better and better, and that's like, to me, that's the mark of someone's gonna be a great fighter.
Thank you, bro.
It's
yes.
Do you see the same thing every time they come out, or is there new dimensions? Like, we were talking in that last fight, you were throwing more leg kicks.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, he incorporated the leg kick there, like, and you could see it was kind of cool. It's like almost like a switch, like the first round, and then he started doing some different things. You're like, oh, I'm gonna kick him in the leg, bah, and oh, that worked, and you start kicking him in the leg more, And it's really cool, dude, to see how you've grown, like, how you've developed as a fighter and just like as a young man, you know what I mean? Not to be too sentimental about this. I'm taking off the glasses. This is James speaking.
Oh, jeez.
But, it's really cool to see and everything. And again,
who is that? Who the fuck are you?
Sorry, I'm back to being an adjective man.
Hey, there you are.
I'm everything and nothing at all at once.
Omniscient.
I'm the Omega and the Alpha.
No, real shit.
Yeah, that's right. He said it. Real shit. That's right. He said it. That's the endorsement I needed. Cut that clip. Cut that clip.
We'll clip that.
So kind of getting into more, we can get out the background a little bit and kind of getting into the more fun stuff. Like, who would you say, and this is the debate me and this man have had a few times, who is your Mount Rushmore GOATs fighters?
Every time someone asks me that, I always think of Khabib.
That's pretty obvious. That's like a good,
I guess I would say GSP is just not really my generation, so let me, like, name more my generation fighters.
That's a goat for our generation.
GSP is a fucking good one.
But you named two people, so if you ever thought them two were to meet, who you think? Because my generation would say GSP was a monster that was different than what Khabib has fought.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, Khabib is a different generational fighter than anything GSP has fought. So it's a real...
I like to think of it as like a peak versus a peak.
Right.
Like this is mountaintop versus mountaintop.
Yeah.
But then it goes into that whole like jumping sports again. It's like the whole Kobe or LeBron thing, right?
Kobe.
Yeah, all day, all fucking day.
Right. Kobe. All right. Anyways, so that was easy. That was a
I
horrible
mean,
excuse.
yes, okay, whatever. Horrible analogy, sir.
Take that, Greg. One
Yeah,
horrible
Greg.
shout out to Greg. Fuck you, Greg. We always shout out to... Say fuck you, Greg, for me real quick.
Yeah, just give us one fuck you, Greg.
Dang, that's
Yeah,
right.
there it is.
That's right. That's what we needed. That's all we
Sorry,
needed.
Greg.
Clip that, post it everywhere.
Everywhere. Instagram, Facebook,
So
YouTube.
your fighter experience, or your mindset, who wins that fight? 5 rounds, championship, who gets it? Khabib? Oh, he's got to do it.
Ah, there it is. There's the fanboyism.
That's the fanboyism.
Yeah.
No. I mean, especially recently, it's definitely like. Is he picking up?
Speak a little bit more into that.
What's happening here? What'd you do? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Check the bottom end here. Just give it a good push upwards. And then speak into it.
See,
Why
why is this going through so low like that?
Try it again.
Oh, okay, right there, right.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, is there a...
Oh, his
okay.
has a button.
There's
Okay.
an off switch. There it is.
My bad.
So I don't think they heard that last part. But Khabib, GSP, you said Khabib.
Yeah, I never seen GSP in a Sambo jacket and a Kirka.
That's fair. Okay, so but let's just put it in the MMA environment.
Yeah.
Not Sambo, MMA, like
Yeah.
UFC. You still say Khabib all day?
Yeah, because when you take off the jacket, it's even easier.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Now the one story I will now, like I feel like I got to defend my generation a little bit just for the sake of arguing with you, brother, because it's fun.
Yeah.
But like, because I was never a GSP fan, so this is gonna be fun for me that I get to argue
Ooh,
GSP
I got
like
one
that.
GSP thing that I can say that I haven't seen Khabib do. So you remember that time where he fucking had 245 plates on a squat and he jumped out of a pool?
I saw Jean-Claude Van Damme do that. I'm not talking about that shit. I'm talking about in the ring. I will say that I've never
That
seen.
was George St. Pierre as well.
That's true.
He
That's true.
straight up jumped out of the fucking pool. People were recording him.
But
I haven't seen Khabib do that, although I do like Khabib as well. I think he's
Khabib's
good. Like-
So here's what I think the difference is, right? From my personal as a fan looking back, like kind of. So to me, GSP was maybe the most. GSP is like the LeBron of MMA, where it's like the most complete overall fighter. He had a good jab game, good boxing game, good wrestle game, submission game. Like everything was fine tuned, but nothing was stand out over the rest, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It wasn't like when you look at the skill graph, it wasn't like wrestling 99, striking 10 or whatever, you know. The one thing I'll say about Khabib is anything wrestling or grappling is maxed. But that's like the thing that's maxed. Like the striking aspect, you know. And again, I'm not saying his boxing and stuff is bad. It's just very unorthodox and very wild. But like I'm sure he hits hard. I'm sure if he clips you, he clips you. You know, it's the same as anything. But that's the one thing is that, like GSP's jab, bro. I think people forget how crisp GSP's jab was to just create distance. It was so lightning quick. I mean, Josh Koscheck got jabbed like 318 times in a fight, and it like broke his orbital bone. Like that would be the one difference. If GSP can reach the jab, I think he could take that fight. That being said, Khabib's fought every striker known in the world, and no matter
was able
what,
to take him down.
Eventually
Yeah.
he gets you to the ground and takes you down. And that Sambo style is so non-traditional MMA, where working the cage works against the guy in
Yeah.
a way where like MMA is get to the cage. It's like a Sambo guy's like, I wish you would, motherfucker. Like this is what
Go
I
ahead.
want. You know,
Don't
what I
go
mean? Like,
backwards.
yeah. Let me pin you into something. You know
Yeah,
what I
let me
mean?
grab
Like,
you.
So. But yeah, that's the one thing I would say. But, you know, sorry. That was just my little tangent. That's my one argument on that. I just think that jab was so deadly. People forget that GSP jab was crazy. But finishing off your Mount Rushmore. So we got GSP, Khabib, and then who else would you say?
I like Demetrius Johnson.
There you go.
Nice.
That's a real goat right there. Yeah.
And then I want to say Marab.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. So what? Mo Rob is. He's on that wave right now. He's that guy that I don't see a lot of people beating him. When he knocked out Holloway, I was like, ooh, baby, that's Something rough.
He's the one with the.
Or am I thinking of a
teeth,
different
right?
guy? Am I
Oh
thinking
yeah,
of-
you're thinking of
No, I'm thinking of Taporia. My bad.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
I
Ilya.
forgot about him too, but
Yeah.
I think Marab probably beats him.
You think Marab beats Taporia?
Probably. Wait, no, actually, they're friends. They wouldn't fight.
They wouldn't fight.
Yeah.
But theoretically speaking, now that you brought it up, this is the fun part. Who do you
I mean,
think
what
wins
if, what
that?
if they had a Ken and Ryu fight? You know, it's like, yeah, we're friends. Let's give each other 100%. All right.
Because Marab is dangerous with his cardio. Like, he's another one of those guys that will pepper you to death with a jab in boxing. And I
Just
mean,
let the gas tank speak for himself.
Yeah,
yeah,
just keep shooting too,
just
bro.
and the
Fuck.
takedowns. I mean, it's relentless. But at the same time, Taporia is a lot of the same. Like, and I guess they come from the same camp, so that makes a lot of sense and everything, you know. But
Conditioning must be important in that camp.
Dagestan,
Oh, okay. Conditioning's very important.
it's all that carry that rock from that mountain to that mountain. You know, some real shit. So you said you got some nationals coming up and stuff like that. What's some of the stuff that's on your resume? We said you're number 5 in Texas. What else have you won? Kind of give us a little more of a.
Well, I won nationals this year for
Okay.
Sambo, combat Sambo, and last year.
2
2 years
times.
in a row, yeah.
2 years in a row. Okay.
Then I've done a lot of regional Sambo tournaments in between where I've gotten a lot of wins in those. Going up weight classes too. Like
Okay.
3 weight classes.
Damn.
Nice.
It's crazy, right?
Nice. That is good.
Like I think 71 translates to like 155, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm 125, so that's 3 weight classes.
Yeah,
And I've
that's
got wins in
30
that weight
pounds.
class.
Okay, so
Wow.
go into that, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever been clipped by any of those higher weight classes and been like a little shook?
No.
Never?
Nah.
You just kind of slip it?
Yeah, because like, you know, when you're fighting bigger guys, you know, just using my speed more.
Yeah.
Dude, I totally understand.
Yeah.
Like,
As a bigger guy,
I
feel
like
that's-
this one moment that I always remember is this dude he grabbed my leg and I turned out to go to turtle, and when he got on top of me he tried to go for an arm bar, but I just stood up, flipped him over, and I just fucking hammer fisted him so hard in the face, and then he
Nice.
got up and it was a different guy after that.
nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I like that. I like the way you said that. It was a different guy
he was a
after
different
that.
guy after that.
He was never the same.
I feel bad for them. That's one of the ones where I went home and like, damn, bro.
Nah.
Oh,
Just
man.
nah, bro. See, that's how you can tell he's a man with a good heart. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I know me and you, we came from the street, and it was like, for us, getting into fighting was to stay out of trouble. You know what I mean? It was like, I'm a box to make sure I don't go kill someone today, and stuff like that. It's just,
I feel that way nowadays. It's like, damn. Like-
I will say that James at a younger age had no mercy. Now I'm like, damn, I know what life can do to a man. And
Yeah.
that sucks. So I feel for you. I definitely feel for you. But it's crazy too, right? Because like you can have those post-reaction moments where you feel bad, but in that moment you're not thinking like that.
Mm-mm.
Like you're just it's like a pit bull. I'm going for the neck and I'm gonna kill. And then after, oh man, I didn't have to do all that. That was a little rough.
You already knocked him out. You went for those fucking finishing shots and shit. That's
Yeah.
fucked up. You ever see those kind of clips where like,
Yeah.
it's like, damn.
What's up?
But
with
I
the,
get it though. Like I get it because they're in that mindset, you know.
the only one that you could honestly, in my opinion, say was unnecessary was the Bisbing Dan Henderson, and that's because he purposely said, "Yeah, I hit him extra because like I did it on purpose." When he
yeah.
did the flying hammer fist to the air, the one was the logo, and I mean, but he said it too. Like you talk that much shit, I gotta
Yeah.
shut you up. You know, at the end of the day, and I like Bisbing. I loved Bisbing in his later years, but early Bisbing was a dick. You know, I mean, nobody liked that guy.
Yeah.
So definitely. So yeah. So like, what was? So I'm trying to think. So for us, like it was Forrest Griffin, it was Chuck Liddell, it was Tito Ortiz,
BJ Penn.
BJ Penn, GSP. Those were like the guys that kind of got us into it. What was like that initial like? What was your first introduction to like? It doesn't have to be UFC, but just like the main stage. And like, who was the guy that made you go, "Oh, that can be a dream"? Like that can
Man,
be
that
something I
guy
chase.
punched that guy so good. I need to learn how to do that. Like, what was that moment for you?
The first person who always comes to mind is Donald Cerrone.
Oh,
He wasn't the
Cowboy!
best.
Cowboy.
Oh,
I
Cowboy.
respect him because he always fought, and that shit's
Yeah.
badass, bro. And he hit people with high kicks and shit, good combinations that ended with a high kick.
Nice.
Fire.
Always ended with the kick, high or low, no matter what,
Yeah.
you're gonna get kicked. I love that mentality too.
Yeah.
And you just hear the man talk, and he just lives his life, and he's like, "Hey, I'm just game. Like I love
Yeah.
game people. You know, just hey,
Yeah.
you want to fight? All right, let's go." I mean, I guess we're fighting then right now.
Mine was Oscar De La Hoya.
Until he put on the dress.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Golden
Yeah.
Boy in,
That's
in
all I
the
can see.
Olympic boxing. That's what I
Yeah.
remember. And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
See, Olympic Holyfield for me was a lot like that. Like watching Holyfield in the Olympics was really like, damn, that dude can fucking
I mean, Olympic
box, you know?
boxing is just another level, man.
It's just skill. It's just
just
pure skill.
another fucking level.
But the guy that got me into it, and I think a lot of people, it was obviously Mike Tyson. Like once you start seeing just bank, dank, done. Wow, that was interesting.
we
you
fucking
know,
quoted him earlier.
all the fucking time.
All the fucking time.
Don't insult my patience.
Don't insult my patience and or my left hook.
Julian, are you laughing at my patience? Don't be laughing at my patience.
Left hook.
Left hook. Don't laugh at my patience.
That being said, that motherfucker's about to fight Floyd Mayweather, which let's just talk about a joke.
Wait.
Yo, yeah,
Is
you
that
didn't hear?
real?
Yeah, that's real.
That's crazy.
Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson, 58 versus like 62. One is at 220, the other one walks around at 155, and they're gonna have a fucking exhibition fight.
I don't even know who y'all think wins it.
It doesn't matter. I think it's one of those things. I think they go to decision. I still think the Jake Paul Mike Tyson thing was fixed in a way, just because, and maybe that's just my love for Mike Tyson is like, no, Mike wouldn't go down like that. But there's a couple of times where I've never seen him bite his glove, and that's one thing that he's done it his whole career. No, he hasn't. Shut the fuck up. He has never bit his glove. He was biting his gloves to pull back shots because the killing Mike Tyson was like,
The money. Don't hit him with the money.
so he was biting back, and like. I don't like this. I think it's bad for the sport, in my opinion. Like, I don't like getting two geriatrics in there to fight. Let them live off their legend. Like, we get it. They were all-time greats. They're always going to be all-time greats. No one is going to ever take anything from Floyd fucking Mayweather Jr. Greatest boxer of all time by many metrics. Nothing you can do. You don't have to fight a fucking old retired heavyweight. Like, there's no reason for this shit other than a money grab.
I think we've just run out of actual good fighters.
I really think Jake Paul is to blame for a lot of this shit though, because like I think once he started doing this like celebrity deathmatch type shit in real life, where it's just, hey, I'm 220 pounds and you're 150, but you're trained, it's fair. Like, bro, the weight class is still a weight class.
Although
Weight classes exist for a reason.
And I'll whoop Jake Paul.
Oh, you heard it here first. He'll whoop Jake Paul. He said, put the money up, motherfucker.
Nah, because you're right, bro. That shit did ruin a lot of shit. It's not good for the sport, bro. I mean, I don't really give a fuck, because, like, who am I to just talk shit about this?
Nah, talk your shit. That's what we're here for.
That's why we have a platform.
Nobody likes him, bro. Like, nobody in the fight game likes him, bro. Why are we letting this shit happen? I don't care, bro. Like, I can't say that, bro.
Nah, you
It
obviously
sounds like
care.
I'm talking shit, bro.
I mean, you obviously care.
You obviously
very
care.
True.
I just want to fight, so, like.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it don't matter who, right?
Yeah,
Whatsoever.
Jake Paul, you don't got no takedown defense.
Oh, he said it. He said it.
And, like, he's obviously just, like, bro. He just be talking shit, bro. He can't really fight, bro. He could box. He's all right at boxing. He's obviously not fought a real boxer. MMA, he would get whooped. Like, that's for sure. That's facts right there, 100%.
I want to see that man take a leg kick. That's what I really want to see. The first time he takes a, what do you call it? Damn, I can't think of the name now. Heel kick. No, not a heel kick. What am I thinking? What's the one
Calf
that John
kick?
Calf kick.
Oh,
First
yeah.
time he takes a calf kick. I want to see his reaction to
God,
that.
calf kicks. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Have you gotten calf kicked?
Nuh-uh.
Not legit calf kicked yet?
Nuh-uh.
Are you looking forward to it?
It's terrible.
I'm gonna get out the way, bro.
I'm
gonna check it.
There you go.
It's terrible.
It's so
Because
sneaky.
you have like some fucking, like, it's like a liver punch, right? You got like about maybe a second and a half of like, cool, my leg is fine. Oh, fuck, my leg's not fine.
You put the weight on it. Oh, it's not good.
Woo. Yep.
So what would you say is like the worst like you've ever been like hit or punched or kicked or anything? Like what was the one that made you go, oh, okay?
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna open up to y'all about some shit, bro. I've been knocked out before, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
I mean,
It's all good,
It
yeah.
happens, yeah.
this big guy probably hasn't, but I've been put out a couple of times myself.
I'll tell you my knockout story because I have one where I wasn't knocked out, but I was choked out in a funny way. But I'll tell you that story because you're gonna tell us ours. I will all open up here. So yeah, I mean, I'll be real. Man, one of my friends, he's been on the pod, Ricky. You know Ricky on here, Uncle Ricky, and we were wrestling around and we were on the third floor of an apartment, and I was drunk as shit again, talking about that Lenny James drunk strength. So I shot in and I was like, I'm gonna wrestle. And he's like, no, James, we're on the third floor of an apartment. I was like, we're gonna wrestle. So I shot in on him, picked him up with a double leg, and I just kept going, huh? Like I was gonna dump him real hard on the floor. And then the roommate was like, Ricky, choke him out before he slams you through the 3 floors. And I was so drunk, I just remember like, what happened? He just slipped in a choke and put me in a guillotine, and I just boom and slammed him down and popped back up. So that was my out cold story. You got one?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It was whenever I was first practicing jiu-jitsu, and I was like a little lowly white belt. And,
Lowly white
man,
belt.
I did not know any motions of the ocean at all, and I kept getting back choked the whole time, and I got fucking fed up and started fighting it, and some dude just sunk it in real quick, and it was like, yeah, it was real bad. Real bad, because you know how I was back in the day. I was
Back
just
in the
like,
day.
rage, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Against the machine.
I'm pretty good about it nowadays. I think a little bit more.
I would argue that despite all your rage, you were still just a rat in a cage.
That's very true. Billy Corgan looking
There you
ass.
go. There you go. Smashing that pumpkin.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Smash all the pumpkins.
Your turn.
Alright, so we were just sparring. It was this way bigger dude. He had like huge what's this muscle called? Just huge legs.
Quads.
Yeah, quads. And my dumb ass, I was younger, you know what I'm saying? Like I just slipped into a head cave, bro. It didn't look that bad, but I didn't remember it. So like I fell, I caught myself. When I got up, I was like holding my face. I was like, "Oh fuck, hold on, bro." Well, that's what the camera showed me, but I don't remember that shit.
Yeah, that seems to be the common story. Like for all three of our little knockout stories, like you just woke up. Like next thing you know, I woke up at some point. I guess when I had my friend on my shoulder standing full of strength, and whenever he choked me out, I just so I had a little blood coming down my face. I was like, "How did this happen?" You know, and it's always a shot you never see that takes you down. Isn't that the saying? Yeah. So
I never slipped that way. I've never slipped that way ever since, obviously. And I've never been hit like that. I've never been rocked or nothing ever since, and I don't plan to, bro. So I think that was a good learning experience, honestly. I do think that was a cool experience, honestly.
right.
Yeah.
I was like,
Get a little PTSD whenever somebody lifts the hip, though.
No, fuck no. I don't even. Bro, my head kick block game is on point.
Oh yeah, the
If you
PTSD
watch
is
all
set
my
in.
fights, every time they throw a head kick, I'm like, pop, and then even countering it with a cross hook.
So the real answer is yes.
The PTSD kicked in, and you're forever traumatized from that head kick.
you're
Never
like,
again.
In
Never
a-
again.
In a good way. In a
Yeah, no, it's a
Yeah,
good way, bro.
In a good way.
Hey, listen, it's like anxiety. We've said it on this show many times. PTSD can be positive. It keeps you out of situations you ain't supposed to be in. You know what I mean? So
It's like, oh wait, this feels real familiar. Oh,
hold on,
okay, I'm gonna go
yeah,
the other way real quick.
don't
Make
deal with
sure
this shit.
Bad shit doesn't happen again.
that reminds me of the story of the guy who wore the shirt here, Johnny Big Rig Hendricks. That was one of my favorites right there. And he always told the story that he was a wrestler, and the first time he got into doing the boxing, he got knocked out cold. He was like, "That was the best nap I've ever had in my life. I slept so well." And it was like, when you can learn to just accept that you can get knocked out, he said it freed your mind to like that fear, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't want to have that, I don't want to get knocked out mentality. But so now that you've had that experience, you know what it's like. You're gonna be alive. You're gonna come back to life, type thing. So I think that's what helps a lot with your precision, like not precision, what was it? The aggression and like precision too, but like that
Perception.
sure, but like that that pit bull mentality where it's just that like nonstop gassing because you're not afraid of getting knocked out. It's happened before in your life. Like it's you're gonna bounce back and be fine. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't have that fear of what's gonna happen if I get knocked out. What's gonna happen to me or whatever. So I agree with you, man. I think that was obviously a good learning experience. What's the most painful submission you've ever been bit in, like training or otherwise? What's the one that you're like that shit hurt?
Yeah, some fucking this dude named Taylor Weber, bro. Everybody knows him at our gym. That's why I say his name like that, bro. He kind of cranks it a little hard. I mean, he's just strong. I can't say he's cranking it on purpose.
Right.
He's just strong, and he does it real fast. So it's kind of like you don't tap
yeah.
fast enough. But arm bars, getting hyperextended and shit, you kind of feel it in that joint a little bit afterwards. It goes away in a couple of days.
I too have been known to crank it hard and fast.
I crank it hard and fast all day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. Good for you, Tommy. Now talking about the jiu-jitsu again.
Oh, and them ankle locks too, bro. When my ankles get sprained, bro. Yeah, that shit.
Oh yeah, that's see, just be like I used to play a lot of basketball, so I just like the rolling the ankle. I know how bad that sucks, so I can only imagine when someone's like, "Hey, roll it for you," and they just kind of twist it on purpose. Like I'm sure that sucks
I
so
got
bad.
people.
Oh, baby bladder McGee, number junior. It's all good.
Sweet. I'm not the one today.
So far, it's 2 him, 1 you, 0 James.
But here we are doing our things.
Here we
Here
are.
we are again on our own.
Going down the only road we've ever known.
I've known a couple of roads, but this is one of the unknown ones.
Like a drifter, you're born to walk alone.
Yes.
But have you made up your mind?
No.
Are you wasting any more time?
Yes.
Then here we go again.
Let's go.
Oh man, I'm enjoying this. I'm really liking this. I hope you guys are too. I hope we're asking the questions you might be wondering as well. Listen, like I said, I know the guy. I get to proudly say he's
Familia.
nephew-in-law, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to explain that to my wife. It was like, yeah, we're having a guest.
Yeah, this James's nephew-in-law who fights.
Nephew-in-law, something.
Yeah, whatever.
Something in law.
But it's really cool because, like I said, the guy's really humble. He's a really nice guy and everything. So I'm gonna talk his shit for him. But like, he is a dude that, he's dedicated. Hell, we were having a Thanksgiving party and the guy was doing push-ups in the corner because he had a fight in a few months or a few weeks.
Motivated, and educated.
And definitely, and it's
Hoo-ah.
like, hoo-ah. And then between that and just like, I couldn't do the vegan thing. Not for a day. There ain't no shot in the hell I could do the vegan thing. Like, there's no way. So that level of dedication is definitely something to be commended on and to be appreciated. And now we have to pretend like we weren't talking shit the whole time he was gone. So, just fucking with
Not
you.
at all. Strongest vegan here in the chair.
Definitely the strongest vegan in the room. Definitely the strongest vegan in the room. Yeah, I was just saying that alone is proof of dedication to me, because there ain't no way that I could do the vegan thing. I mean, like I said, I'm an Irish meat and potatoes man. I don't know if I could. Oof, boy, that hurts to think about for me personally. Like, but what got you into that? Like, what was the change of mindset to the vegan thing might be the best thing for you?
Just taking my recovery more serious, and I've always done research and stuff like that.
Right, like to be well educated on everything that you're gonna do, especially put it in your own body, right? Like, you know.
Yeah, and then just having any edge I can over all my opponents. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
So still touching on this veganism stuff. What's your favorite protein out of the vegan diet, I should say?
I like garbanzo beans. They're pretty like versatile, you know. The pasta is good, you know.
Yeah.
Can make tomato sauce pasta.
You know what other star was into garbanzo beans?
Hmm.
Sabumafu with the Crap Brothers, and he had a hell of a vertical jump, my friend. Do you know who Sabumafu is?
No,
Am I
who's
talking
that?
I'm talking about. Goddamn my age.
He was a lemur.
He was a lemur in a PBS show. It was this old cartoon back in Channel 13. He was just it was literally a fucking old goofy ass thing where they bring this lemur in. God, the Kraft Brothers are probably way too old for him too, bro. You know the Kraft Brothers? Did you ever know
That
them?
sound familiar.
God damn, bro. I had to.
They're like American twins of.
It's our Steve Irwin.
Yeah, it's American Steve Irwin.
Regardless, look it up later. Show it to your kids. I'm sure they'll love it. But it's literally like a little lemur, and they feed him fucking garbanzo beans. The next thing you know, he turns into a puppet that can talk to him. And it's a kid show.
That's
But
lit.
I was just making a joke because the motherfucker had a hell of a vertical, and that was his favorite food too.
No, I
Yo,
can jump
see.
pretty high too.
Yeah, see, him and the lemur.
Alright, now my legs are sore as fuck, bro.
Call
So,
him Julian the lemur.
You're going to where is this again? Which stan is this again?
Kyrgyzstan.
Kyrgyzstan.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so they might have a lot of like chickpeas and stuff like that. So your diet a-okay.
Yeah.
Dude, so that actually does bring me into something. So, like, a situation like that, right? Like, if you get thrown into that culture and they're kind of like, no, eat the chicken or whatever it is, right? Like, you're not so, how do I put this? Like, you're not so dead set that you'd be willing to move around if, like, a coach is telling you something, or is that kind of like, nah, man, I can't do that. That's not my thing. Like how hardcore vegan would you say you are, I guess is the way to put it.
Before my first MMA fight, my coach was like, "You're not taking any protein, dude. You got to be taking some protein, bro. You're about to
Right.
fight and shit." And I'm like, he was like, "I'll get you some." And I'm like, "All right, but can you get like a plant-based kind of protein, like hemp seeds specifically?" They ended up bringing me a bag of hemp seed protein.
Good old hemp
Nice.
seed. Good old hemp.
It's good
Some
for you.
weed seeds.
Yeah, damn Patrick, you son of a bitch in your wheelchair.
It's good for you, more than just buildings and stuff like that. It's
Oh,
good
yeah.
for your health, your antioxidants.
Yeah,
and all that
so
good
many
stuff.
nutrients in it. bro.
Yeah, there's fucking all sorts of shit in there.
It's also got a lot of natural anti-inflammatory benefits and stuff like that in it as well. So it's always all those things added up, obviously. So like that was the kind of like, just getting into your recovery was like the main, because like I said, I've talked to your aunt. And she's like, yeah, he used to not be like that, and then at one point it just kind of changed. And was it just the fight game, like every edge you could possibly get was kind of what your mind frame was?
Yeah, I got into like, having an edge spiritually too,
Okay.
So like veganism obviously goes hand in hand with, being spiritual and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that you say that's another facet of your fight game, like that spiritualism and that mindset to be able to does that help you stay, like your willpower, that keeps you focused, gives you something to kind of push forward?
Definitely, bro.
Okay.
Definitely.
Gives you a boost in the faith.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, fuck yeah, bro. Like Mike Tyson would be like, God favors us, That's
Yeah.
why we're gonna win.
There it
Hey,
is.
I've said it a couple times. Like I personally, I'm not the most religious person, but I say I'm a son of Odin. And that whole Valhalla way of thinking. Like you're always a warrior at all times, always be prepared, but just know when and where. You know what I mean? And just
Yes, sir.
that kind of goes into that spiritualist thing. Although I get to eat meat, that's part of my thing. We're actually encouraged to eat a whole side of a cow, but that's always good. What was the damn? I had a question and now I can't remember because both of y'all had to go pee and you fucked up my thought process.
So speaking of pee and the whole like water weight situation and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, whenever you're cutting weight to like make weight and all that stuff, do you dehydrate yourself, and do you feel a little weaker going on the vegan diet and all that stuff, or do you feel just as strong?
No, I feel good on the vegan diet. Like I remember one time we hit this bike workout. The bike with the fan on it and shit.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
fucking hard.
aerodynamic bike or whatever.
At that time, I was like, bro, this is the hardest workout I've ever hit. And I was like, bro, I wouldn't have been able to do that if I wasn't vegan right now. That would have sucked.
Like you really felt that, like
Yeah,
it
I
was
really
like
felt
that.
that.
Really.
I wouldn't
Does it
have
just
been
make you
able
feel
to-
cleaner? Like is that the
Yeah.
kind of feel like you just
cleaner, better cardio, and even stronger. Like, people have told me too. They didn't even know I was on the diet. They'd be like, "Bro, you feel stronger."
Yeah.
When I'm like grappling and shit.
You know,
Nice.
that's one thing I've thought about. Like, cause you know, look at a gorilla. You know, a gorilla eats mostly plant-based stuff. You know, obviously they'll eat ants and bugs and little shit here and there, but like, you know, like for the most part, it's foliage, it's plants, it's, you know, stuff of that nature. And a gorilla's strong. Donkey Kong strong as shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you put whatever you want to, but that's, so like. Damn it, what was I about to say? But the diet thing threw me off because my mind frame cannot wrap around not eating meat. I'm sorry.
I get it, bro.
Hey, and who knows if I fucking listened, it wasn't so hard headed. Well, who knows? Maybe it puts me at my best health ever. You know what I'm saying? But it's just.
I think
Becomes
it would.
Super Saiyan
I
J.
think it would,
Super
bro.
Saiyan J. I've often made the joke, man, like, cause like this man see me, like anytime I've been super focused, it's like almost crazy. But like I don't like cardio, and I've always made the joke if I did cardio and abs, I would just embarrass everybody else. That's why I just nerf myself to make y'all feel better. Oh shit! So what's your downtime activities like when you're not just constantly thinking about fighting or watching tapes and stuff like that? Like how do you just chill to remove yourself from the mind frame, the mind space?
Yeah, bro. Like I'm always, my head's always in fighting. But I chill with my daughters, you know.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I just like to see them smile and make them laugh and shit like
There
that.
you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, he's a good guy.
He punches
there you go.
people and makes kids smile.
Hey, I've often said like one of my favorite quotes that I came up with myself. I'm gonna take that credit. Is the granite of my knuckles should never be the velvet of my palms. My family sees the velvet of my palms. My enemy sees the granite of my knuckles. It's two different sides for whatever situation I'm in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I love to hear people that have that same kind of mentality of like, I want to see my daughter smile. I want to see my home life great. And then, you know, then I'm going to go whoop your ass. It's part of the deal. Like, hey, man, my kids got to eat and I want to give them a good life. And to do that, I got to whoop your ass. And
That's just part of being a man.
There you go. I love it. So like so you said the aerodynamic bike or whatever was one of the hardest workouts. What would you say is like now for you right now? What is like one of your most intense training? Like, you know, don't give out your secrets obviously, but if there's anything that's like what would be the thing for any starter MMA person that you would say it's like get into this, get this mind frame, if you do this drill and stuff, it's going to benefit you long term? Is there anything like that you could think of?
Obviously stretching, but then I would be like, I'm being what's it called?
Hypocritical?
Yes, hypocritical because I don't stretch enough.
I got you.
Yeah, that's definitely good for longevity and not getting injured. And then lifting weights, you know, because that just makes your joints and everything stronger, you know, and less prone to injuries.
Right. All the benefits of lifting weights and the joint strength.
Yeah.
Were you ever opposed to lifting weights when you got into it, or was it kind of?
I was for a little bit this
okay.
last year, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I was just, no, I'm just going to do cardio and grappling is going to make me strong enough, you know.
Yeah.
But then after this last fight, this dude was like, he was just stronger than me, and I was like, fuck, all right, now I want to lift weights.
Yeah, because I know jokingly, I know I've told you and you said your cousin Ray, I've told both of you, hey, whenever you're ready to get in the weight room with me, let's go. And I know he had told me, he's like, yeah, I'm focused on this now. I'm like, hey, bro, cardio's good. I understand completely. But whenever you want to lift weights, you let me know. I got you.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's, you know, I know you were also that mind frame of, you know, fight strength and this and that. And I think it's cool to see the develop. Again, I keep saying it, but it's cool to see the development of the way you think, the mind frame, the adding the little pieces, not trying to take things away to make it easier, but to build on top of to stack your skill set is amazing.
Yeah.
Do you want to continue to fight at 125 forever, or do you have like a 125?
Forever, bro. Unless, like, I'm not trying to think too long term, but obviously that'd be cool to go up and be a double champ type shit in the UFC.
Yeah. So, but you would want to be one of those guys to like revitalize that 125 division and really put it back on the map,
bro.
and like,
yeah, it's a wide open division. You know?
Oh yeah,
I'll take it. Shit.
There's people. I honestly think the pro division needs a guy like that wants to be entertaining and exciting, because you know, after Demetrius Johnson and what's his name, Henry, you know, is kind of like. And I think that's what I really hate that about DJ too, because like people were trying to say he was like not fun, it wasn't this, wasn't that. It's like, dude, you just whooped ass. Like, I'm sorry he whooped your ass, but I think he gets one of those people where he's so fucking great that it gets unappreciative in the moment, and it's just like, well, this is boring because we know DJ's gonna win. And I think that unfortunately did so much damage into the division. And as great as Henry is, Henry wasn't DJ in his prime. That's just me saying that. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Facts.
Because if you watch Henry's fights, they were a lot closer and a lot more entertaining, where DJ just, it was over with. You know what I mean? I'm going to get you, I know what I want to do, and it's done. I mean, like, but Henry's the only guy to beat DJ, and that fucking win was arguably, okay, decision or whatever, you know, like, you can argue that one. But like I do like that mentality. You know, you want to stick to your division, you want to stick to your weight. You know, you don't have no problem maintaining your weight or anything like that.
No, it's easy weight cut.
Okay.
And 135, they're way too big for me, bro. Honestly.
Yeah.
So going on that statement there, what is your natural walking weight? Like,
Yeah, it's 135.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do think that's something that, because I remember when I was talking to somebody about wanting to get into it, and I was like, yeah, I'm kind of a natural heavyweight anyways, and they're like, dude, at 6'1", you need to drop down like 170, 185. I was like, God damn, that's small. They're like, nah, like a natural heavyweight is 6'5", 6'6", and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a lot bigger than what you think. Like it's a different like. You know, a 130, bro. What was his name? Sugar Sean's like 6 foot, and he's like 135. And you're like, God damn, bro.
I mean, I don't remember the numbers directly, but it's an insane jump from like heavyweight to light heavyweight to actual.
It's 205 to 225. That's the biggest jump.
That's a big fucking jump, though.
Yeah, there's not like there needs to be like a 215. Do you? So that kind of. How do you feel about the weight division, like the weight classes? Do you think there should be that in between? Because I know that's something that like. For a long time, that's been like the MMA debate forever. You know what I mean? Like, should there be more? Does it water down the sport? Because I mean, there are certain guys like Chimaev, right?
Yeah.
Chimaev at 185 is great. At 170, when he can get to that weight, is a monster. But he can't ever maintain and get to that weight easy, so it fucks with the schedule. So they make him fight at 185. But if there was like say a 178 or something like that, that kind of boxing in between, like, you think that would help or? Like, how do you feel about something like that?
I mean, I don't think it would water it down too much because it's just 1 or 2 extra weight classes, and like I think there should be go from 155 to 65, then 75, then like why not to 85? You know?
Right, just an easy 10-pound jump instead of 185 to 205. You know, big 20-pound or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Like 195, probably a good division to be able to have. You know, 215, you know, stuff like that. And then once you get to, I feel like once you get to that 240, hey, listen, bro, it's. You're big boy. You big boy. You just you.
I do
big.
like that idea of the 195 to like 210, 215.
Because like I remember, I mean, like whenever I was in my bodybuilding phase and I was like with the abs and built and all that, I was still 220, bro. So like that's the thing that's funny to me is like my frame, like the idea of getting down to 185 is like I don't know, like I don't know if my body would allow me to do something like that. But if there was a 195 and I'm walking around at 210. Cut the water out and do a little bit more cardio and get to that type of shit. You know what I mean? But obviously 210, you go down to 205. You know, so I'm totally skipping different weight classes. But I do also feel that like, you know, so recently we were talking about like injuries in sports, and it goes across all sports. But do you think that that potential massive jump and that advantage of you want to be as heavy as you can to cut as much as you can? Kind of like the Patty Biblett thing, where he looks like Chris Griffin in his off fights, and he drops all the way down to 135 or 155 or whatever it is somehow. Like, do you think that helps the sport? Do you think it should be more like more monitored water testing to make sure people aren't damaging themselves long term? Like, how do you feel about that kind of stuff?
I do think it's kind of crazy that we do weigh-ins like over 24 hours before the fight. We're not really getting our weight, but I mean, so. They're allowing us to water cut, so I don't really know. I don't think about it. I just show up and fucking do what they tell us to do, bro.
Oh, there you go. That's a good mentality too. Just hey, fuck it, I don't care.
Follow the rules.
Yeah, I'm just here to whoop your ass. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna whoop your ass.
I don't have a weight cutting problem. Like I don't have those big boy problems.
So what would be your biggest hurdle in your fight career so far? Like, what is your biggest like? What's the thing you know you have to put that extra effort in to get over?
Honestly, as of right now, it's just lifting these weights, bro.
Just the weightlifting attitude and stuff. And your way here, what's going on? Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. All right, here he goes. He's out of here once again, baby Bladder McGee.
Hey.
This guy.
2 right now.
I know. 2-2-0 for me, baby. But you know what? I think we're almost going into like 2 hours or whatever. I think we've kind of gotten into a lot of things. But I do want to bring up, you know, he not only is it about, you know, he doesn't just preach it, he does live this. So you want to show some of your products and stuff and some of the stuff you do for your healthy living and all that?
Yeah, bro. So I got my business. It's called Going Back to Nature. And I just sell like just basically health alternatives. My main product is just sea moss gel. I make it real clean with spring water. You know, like I rinse it with spring water because most people just rinse it with tap water. I don't know if that makes a difference, but I'm sure it does. But here's my business card. You know what I'm saying? got an Instagram page. It's GB, like girl, boy, the number 2, in nature. I also sell.
We'll make sure we'll put that up on the Instagram page and stuff and promote it for you too as well.
For sure. I got this laundry detergent because, people still using Tide and Gain, and that has, like, hormone disruptors and stuff like that. So this is just some natural stuff right here.
Interesting. So some of that artificial stuff, even as simple as, like, laundry detergent, has negative effects to your health?
Yeah, because it leaves the residue on the clothes, and anything that you put on your skin is going to go right to your fucking blood and shit like that.
Okay.
I sell herbs, natural medicines instead of, like, pharmaceuticals. This one is lemon balm that I don't have the label on, and then passion flower, and I got a bunch more like elderberry, mullein leaf, raspberry leaf. Just herbs basically just make your body function how it's supposed to, like unblock all the things that are blocking your body from healing itself. So you gotta take herbs instead of pharmaceuticals.
And I know of the mullein root. It's actually really good for clearing out your lungs and stuff like that. It gets all that mucus and stuff build up to come out of you.
Yeah, definitely. It's real good for your lungs. Because, in our environment today, we're breathing in a bunch of pollutants, so it's good to just, always stay on top of your lung health.
Yeah, and I work in a shop, so, most of the time I'm wearing an N95 mask, but sometimes I don't have that luxury.
Right.
And, I work as apartment maintenance, and I can only tell you the amount of, germs and stuff I come in, so many different people, and, not everybody lives healthy and clean, and so the stuff we've personally tried is sea moss gel. I know it made us feel good. You know what I mean? It was one of those things. We took it for a month or whatever, and it was like, it makes you feel clean. I don't really know how to describe it other than it's almost like you put in a fuel, but it's not burning black smoke. I don't know how to describe it. It's like that's the best way I could put it.
You're hitting that 98 octane instead of the 86.
Yeah, it's almost that's like it's kind of like with when someone sets fire to what do you call it, corn liquor, and it's so pure or whatever that the smoke, you can't even see the fire because it's just clear. Like that's what it feels like. It's almost like you're just taking just natural, like you're not adding anything that should not be there, if that makes sense. Like it's just all your body is absorbing it and it feels good. Like I know I've taken some energy products, or like when you drink an energy drink or something, and it might be like a little initial
crash.
And it doesn't have that. If anything, like that sea moss, when we were taking that, man, that gave us like that natural, all right, now you should be winding down, but then you maintained. There was no crash to it when we were taking it, and it's like after 3 or 4 days, you really start like feeling the health benefits. And like I said, it tastes clean. Look, I'm not going to lie and say that all the medical stuff tastes amazing. It's not going to taste like bubble gum, you know what I'm saying? It's meant for your health, not for your fucking taste buds. That being said, get over yourself. The shit's really good for you, and it really helps. Like, just be a fucking grown adult and value your health, and it's definitely worth it. So
exactly, that was well said.
No, like
being
that.
Adult.
Be an adult, value your health. Fuck them bubblegum taste buds. If your medicine tastes like candy, why does it taste like candy?
Yeah, too much sugar.
You know what I'm saying?
Artificial flavors.
There you go.
Too much sugar.
And then you also had the other things there too. What else you got going?
I got the herbs, the laundry detergent, and then these crystal bracelets. I'm not gonna go too much in on the benefits of these and like the properties of these, because that's just spiritual, and not everybody has the same beliefs.
Okay.
You could do your research on that if you want. But like bracelets, like this Dalmatian jasper has like black tourmaline inclusions in it. This blue agate, red jasper, amethyst, stuff like that. It's just jewels, gemstones, and stuff like that.
Get fly, feel good. There you go. Hey, I will say, I used to have other than my ginormous fucking wrist, I used to have like a magnet something. It's copper. Yeah. And like, I'm not gonna lie, maybe it was mental, maybe whatever, but I'd be like, I'm in a good fucking mood, and I just have my little fucking bracelet on. It's like if I didn't have it on, it was like, it's like
copper goes hard.
Yeah,
it's good to wear copper.
Yeah, it was like copper and iron or some shit like that. It was. I don't know. Sometimes I wouldn't be thinking about it. I was like, I'm in a good fucking mood. And it's like
that feel good.
Yeah. So definitely that was back to nature, right?
Yeah.
Back to nature.
Going back to nature.
Going
with the number 2 instead of like the word 2.
There you go. So going back to nature. Instagram, Facebook, what you on? How can they find
you? Yeah,
it?
Instagram and Facebook. The Instagram is GB, like girl, boy, and then the number 2, nature.
There you go. GB2 nature. And I believe, don't you have a YouTube page as well that you have your fights and stuff on if anyone wants to check you out?
No, I just post all my stuff on Instagram. My personal Instagram is my name, Julian Marquez 999. 3 9s.
There you go. So make sure you check him out. Make sure you see any kind of upcoming fights and everything he's got going on. Definitely check into those products. Like I said, you got the adjective man, seal of approval and guarantee. If you can't trust a man with a beard, then you don't trust Santa. Well, you don't like Santa? You got a fucking problem with Santa?
It's all about the South Pole.
I got your South Pole hanging, baby. And you could too if you use proper detergent and stop shrinking your dick. That's right. I'm adding extra things that are beneficial for his stuff.
There it is.
Let's take a trip out to the South Pole. Let's take a trip to that wall and see what's over it.
Oh, conspiracy.
Oh no, there we are. Conspiracy
There you
theory.
go.
Hey, next episode.
There you go. There you go. We ain't got time. But hey, man, I want to say appreciate you coming out, man. Definitely. Anytime, man. Really, anytime you want to be on the show. You know, I know this time was a lot about, you know, the background history about you fighting, but we definitely want you to come in and joke around and play around. Just kind of, you know, one of our normal episodes. Hell, maybe we can get him in to join in on Gauntlet or something one time. Let him play one of the games.
We'll
And get you in on the game.
KFC. No, why? Why is this happening?
No, please stop. No. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All
So
right,
anyways,
cool. It was only 3 seconds.
we avoided that. All them preservatives.
Yeah, it's fine.
This man's not about preservatives. I see what you try to do there. American capitalism, you dirty bastard, you.
26 different herbs and spices, more like 26 different herbs and
Lies. So yeah. So once again, GB2 Nature. Make sure you check that out. And Julian Marquez, look his name up. And as always, you know, once again, appreciate you coming out.
Thank you.
And like, share, subscribe, and we love you all consensually.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Give them a wave.